All right, I finally have a sword out of its package and wrappings. Got a kitty, so I don't want to chew on that. All right, yeah, here. Okay, I think the name of the company is Shijian or something like that. The sword, Katana, if you will, is a custom ordered katana, almost $200. This thing is beautiful. Let's see if I can focus that. The steel on this thing, you're mainly paying for the blade on this, but everything else is pretty good quality too. The tsuba is actually quite beautiful, even though it's an alloy and all that stuff. But yeah, it's got it's basically like a nautical rope with starfish and seashells and stuff on it. I couldn't tell by the picture when I custom ordered this thing. I thought it was like a coiled dragon or something. But I love nautical stuff, so this thing is really cool. It's got the ray skin grip underneath there. It's some sort of dragon type looking thing on the end here. I'm not quite sure what this design is supposed to be. Oh, it's because it's upside down. Very carefully. Try not to cut the... As you can tell, this thing is pretty well balanced. I was able to do that with one hand, no problem. Okay, so... I think it's supposed to be a mountain and... something. A flower or something. I'm not quite sure what the design is supposed to be. The flip side has the little dragon thing closer to the top. And this is kind of expected with a medium-high range blade. You're going to see at least one of the pegs is sort of covered. Looks like they're using wooden pegs, so it looks like there's a little bit of sawdust or something around it. Yeah. Obviously a bit blade heavy, duh. But I purposely got one without the bowhide, or as I would just call it, the fuller. Why, you ask? Because fullers make a lot of noise when you swing them. Not so much when you don't have one. So it does add a little bit more heft to the blade. Speaking of which, it took me this long to get around to this, but the blade is 1095 steel, which is a pretty quality high carbon steel. Not entirely sure how good it is for swords, but the K-Bar brand uses 1095. This one, however, is a D2. I just have that sitting there because I used it to open the package. This phone does not want to focus. There we go. That's D2 steel. It's their heavy duty one. Anyway, so yeah, blade is 1095. And it's clay tempered, folded 15 times. And let's see, the scabbard, or whatever they call this thing in Japanese, it's actually pretty good quality. the woodwork on it is actually fairly impressive. I've seen other ones where they show that and there's like cracks and stuff. They got this thing lined up quite well. It almost looks like it's all one piece. They did a fantastic job on this. Also, the sword does not rattle or anything when it's in there. I noticed that right away. A lot of these companies, these brass things here, are usually not snug and they fall out. These are in there perfectly, exactly how you'd want them to be. I'm not quite sure, and again, phone does not want to focus. I hate that. I need to get myself like a Galaxy or something. iPhones suck with this kind of thing. Come on, focus, jeez. Seriously, Apple. Okay. Well, not quite sure what else to say about this other than it's absolutely gorgeous. Bag that came in. This bag feels like real silk. I have a silk shirt and this bag feels like my silk shirt. Actually, almost feels a little bit like this one. This one's some sort of synthetic that's silk-like, that wicks moisture. Anyway, so yeah, I'd say this thing came out pretty much the way I wanted. And I'm going to put it in the scabbard so you can see what I was going for. Alright, so the general design that I was going for here is a forested theme. So you've got like the tree trunk with this speckling on it, kind of makes it look like bark. And then you've got the top. I might replace the black with deep forest green, but I was going for like a tree top. And then this part is kind of almost like the fruit bearing part of the tree. So that's what I was going for. I am very happy with this thing. So again, I think the company is called Shijian. I'll actually provide you a link in the description below to the Amazon page that they have that I actually ordered this from. And it's a bit of a hassle to order. Originally I forgot that you can engrave the blade for no extra charge with, you know, the phrase that you wanted. So unfortunately they'd already taken my order and placed it, and they would not correct the order to add the phrase I wanted. The phrase I wanted was keep a sharp blade, or no, sharp blade, sharper mind. I wanted to keep it fairly short, so sharp blade, sharper mind. But if I really want to, I could probably get someone to engrave it, but I'll probably just leave it the way it is. Oh, and the blade is 70 centimeters, so a bit over 2 feet. For reference, actually, yeah, I have this here as reference, 7-inch K-bar blade. So, yeah. All right.